Welcome to the Hutts Hangout. Grab your blasters and blue map because we're about to deep dive into the game where Hutts rule and three scoundrels drill. On this episode, accompanying myself, Aussie Mike, we have Womprat and the Berm.
Yes. Good morning.
I sat watching both of your GACs. So let's... Womprat... I think we should start with Berm because I think Womprat's had the worst one. How are you, Berm?
So far it's going good. I'm having trouble to say. I'm actually doing the executor right now and having a hard time with it. But yeah. No, everything's going good. I pretty much wiped everybody. He put the FU defense for fleets. Doesn't really matter though. So yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How's your week been?
Week's been going good. Just had to go back to work, unfortunately. So it's gonna be one of those, you know?
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
How are you, Womp? Frustrated?
Fuck the fucking stranger is the first one. Because with the Barishcron, that shit is wrong. Like, ridiculous.
Okay.
Other than that, like, I shouldn't have used Slacker. I should have kept that for the back, like planned. But yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. One of those. Just shit state of a match. Happens. Do I care? No. Should I care? No. Like, my week's been pretty good. As you can tell, birthday stream must have gone well. I'm forced to wear pigtails this week, which is it's not a fuck you Bones moment. It's definitely a fuck you Mike moment.
I thought we were agreeing just to not say anything and just have the people in like the comments going, what's that go with the hair? But well, actually, people on Spotify.
That's the only thing we're going to mention about it. So if they skip it, and for those on Spotify, they won't know.
They won't
what
know.
the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And to be honest, like, as a dad of two daughters or two girls, with them being uneven, it is really like triggering. Cause
good. So it should be.
It's just it's frustrating me that I would like to come and fix it. But yeah. God. Yep. All right. Yeah. So Stranger, we'll get into his counterpart today. And what is the other? Oh, Barris. A couple of kit reads.
So we'll cover about the other news as well, but we're going to be going through other kits next week and Datacrons next week. The big news of this week, the really big news, and I know that Ranger was instantly happy. We were on my birthday stream when it came out. Meathead was being his usual troll self, put the tiniest image, and everybody was there going, what is it? What is it? It was a lightsaber hilt.
Did people not know what that was?
Nobody knew. Nobody really knew. Nobody was sure. Loads of people were guessing all sorts in the chat, in the Discord chat. It was mayhem for about half an hour. Wow, somebody told me
as soon as I saw it.
Yeah. The second they showed it me, it was, that looks like Satil Shan's hilt. I then reversed image searched it on Google, and it was Satil Shan's hilt. And then Ranger was like, are you sure? Because, yeah, and then later on, he was like the happiest person on earth reading through a kit. We're covering the kit next week. We're going to try and space kits out a bit better this year for us more than anybody else.
I don't want to
as well kits. As you guys. Yeah. It's one of those. Let's make life easy and actually go through it all.
Yeah.
Other news, loads of shit's gone farmable, Fall On, B-Wing, Zuckus.
Omega's accelerated.
All the shit that was late.
Yeah.
All the shit that was late is now up to date. Okay, fair enough. Other news, Conquest still sucks. Level 8 sucks more than level 7, because at 7, for half of it, you get kit, and then the shitty coins. And level 8
Colosseum.
is fuck you, have
Colosseum.
coins. Yeah, Colosseum. That's the word.
I was
fuck
like,
you.
what do they do to Conquest? Fuck, I missed that.
Conquest feats. For God's sake. There's a video coming on that next week. Also, news in regards to that, I suppose. Relic Delta isn't turned on for Conquest right now. But the
Were they still having
adjustments
issues
to
with it?
the adjustments to characters have been made for Conquest. So Relic Delta could be turned on, and it isn't currently turned on. So we don't know if they're turning it on at a later date. We don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody has really said anything. I am going to research whilst we're just chatting away just to double check if Meathead has said anything. But they have been made aware that like it's missing, sort of thing. So, okay. So yeah,
Okay.
one of those of just hoping that it's true. But at the moment,
I was hoping for Relic Delta in Conquest, actually, because they were also
Yeah.
lowering the relic levels. So
yeah, the highest is now Relic 5 in there, which is great. But at the same time, it's like, shit. What the fuck are we doing? Add search filters.
I guess we're going to talk about Bastila and missions updates next week when we do Satil. Because it's all part of that
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah. So
I
we
am
will
really
be able
excited
to-
for that, guys. I was really, this is another conquest that, sorry, Mike, this is another conquest that I was like, man, I want this character. You know what I mean? Like, Stranger came out. I'm like, oh man, I really want Stranger. Satil came out, and I'm like, gotta get her because I love the Old Republic, love those games. So
So one of the guys who lives here in Australia, he's down in Melbourne, and like as this dropped, like 10 minutes later he rings me and I'm on the way to work, and he like starts telling me all this stuff about it. I'm like, she's great grandmother to Bastila. And then he's like,
Yes.
but her last name shouldn't be Shan, it should be something else, and she beats Darth Malgus, and you need to YouTube or Google Malgus versus Steel. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, just another Jedi.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, kind of,
Like,
yeah.
That's kind of how it is, unfortunately, it's just another Jedi until you start reading that kit.
Yeah.
When we do it next week, you will see how excited I get with some of the bullshit we worked out.
I mean, it's a Conquest character, so like she's gonna be good. Like,
Yeah.
We haven't really been let down by any Conquest character. Like even Dad Bob Boba Fett had quite, good use back before the third time back they changed Lord Vader. Before that he was good. But yeah.
Right.
Conquest character. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's like, it's looking
they're little mini
interesting, it's looking
GLs.
fun.
They are. They're little mini GLs. So
Yeah, it's GLs without all the relic pain.
yeah.
Yeah.
It has other pain, but it hasn't got relic pain.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, cool. We want to start. There was no other news, right? I haven't seen any others.
I'll just have a quick double check because I have currently checked. No, Meathead hasn't said anything in regards to it. There's the kit date breakdowns. There's the what's it? They did say that a Satil Shan kit announcement was coming.
She's in game, so
Yeah, we've seen it. It's a
fucking
bit
missed
late
that
now.
boat. Yeah,
Just a little bit late.
Yeah.
Nothing major. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
So yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
one of those. One of those.
We get to see the all the work you've put in, Wombrat. Ready for this? So
So before we say it, there is going to be the kit breakdowns that are going to go out to
yes.
Berm's Discord, my Discord, and the Hutts Hangout Discord. If you support any of us there, you can access the actual document that these slides were built from. We are starting to do a lot more work on other things as well, and I'm going to be pushing YouTube quite heavily this year because I need to. There is things that I've talked about on stream that have happened in the last couple of days that I do need to now put effort in. So yeah, we'll be doing a lot there. So if you are a sub on YouTube, a sub on Twitch to me, the Berm, or the Hutts Hangout, you all get access to it. YouTube, I don't know if Berm has memberships yet. I'm not sure. Are you over
No.
500? No. So it's
No.
memberships on YouTube to me. But one of those. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. All right.
We'll
cool.
get Berm over that 500 barrier. Right, let's get into this lovely PowerPoint.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Yep.
Fucking fancy,
And here you
guys.
go, guys.
We're upgrading. Except my ass forgot to put little boxes around us, so that's going to drive me nuts. But that'll be sorted for next time.
Yep.
Yes. All right. You want to lead Wombrat, or you want me to read it?
Yeah. So we can just go through bit by bit because it's meant to be discussed about. That's why I broke it down into these lumps.
All right. So first quarter conversation first. The numbers from the first quarter. The PowerPoint.
Yeah, numbers from the first quarter are oh fuck, we're fucked.
Yeah.
And the other numbers from the quarter is units of note that are going to potentially go with him are Starkiller, Jehundai, Old Ben, surprisingly, and the fact that he does work on a Sia Malicos team and potentially could be very dangerous there.
But you're thinking this is before someone has the Stranger. If they happen to get Malicos, not Malicos,
so
Maul.
Sia Malicos. So you could go Sia Malicos Maul if you don't have access to the Stranger.
Yeah.
However, when we were theory crafting this and we were talking about it, I had 3 people in my ear and we were all chatting away and we went, he's an Ufu. That means Malicos' shit doesn't turn off if he's under Sia. And that's when it all started to sink in of, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're
was
turning
scary.
I mean, if you do that though, you're turning an expensive team into a more expensive team though.
Yes.
So I mean, what are you what are you beating with it that it's worth Seer, Malicos, Maul, and possibly Star Killer? Yeah,
well,
I mean, what are you beating with this team, Wombrat?
So just as a side note here before we get to it, if you take Stranger, Star Killer, and Mara Jade, and you go Sia Malicos Maul, Spider Maul, that is a very terrifying duo team. Like, you're kind of playing the game of how can I get more damage out of both teams?
Okay, yeah.
So that was more a sidebar of us going, could we split this and go fucking nuts? And
no, thank you.
Yeah, don't follow our brains. Our brains are dangerous at the best of time.
Yeah.
Right. So we're starting on the kit for Maul because, we will be going through the little bits of side notes later, but it's the kit for Maul where we're starting. So the basic. Fractured Fury. Deal damage to a target enemy and inflict a stack of bleed, which can't be resisted, dispelled until the end of the encounter. We go through bleed right after, so if there is anything like bleed or fracture, it will be on the next slide where we'll just discuss it, so that you
cool. I was
guys
about to ask you
understand
about
what
that.
the mechanic is. This
Cool.
is the whole plan of this. And for some reason, the animation is not animating, Ozzy Mike.
Because I had clicked off it.
I
Sorry.
don't see it moving.
Oops.
Fair enough.
That's all right. I clicked
Fair
off it.
So gain a stack of Edge of Madness. Oh, Edge of Madness. I should have moved that into that next. Well, max 100 stats until the end of the encounter, which can't be copied or dispelled, which is fine. Once per encounter, during his turn, Maul inflicts fracture on a target enemy unit. Once per encounter, during his turn, Maul inflicts fracture on an enemy. Each of his allies has taken a turn. Basically, use your usual change to the fracture bullshit, so that you can't just instantly fracture somebody out and then have a 0 speed character that's fucking you out. It's also only during his turn and only once per fight. Bleed is -5 speed, 5% speed, tenacity, loses 5% health each turn, 1 stack, remove 1 stack whenever health is recovered. And fracture, as you know, can't gain buffs, can't gain bonus attacks, can't gain turn meat, and your speed is 0 until it's through. Raid bosses and GLs are the lose 0% speed, 30%. So they are a little bit different.
So you said you can only fracture once per encounter. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So it's one fracture. Okay. It's not as dangerous as we originally thought. Like the original thought here was, how dangerous is the fracture? And it is quite terrifying. If he was able to fracture more than once, it would be scary, but it's once per encounter, so it's
okay.
So
hang on.
Basic.
What the shit, Tassanex? He's only just decided to follow us. He's been on here like 4 times. Thank you for the follow, but what?
Remember,
well, maybe he unfollowed. Maybe he was upset that we didn't do anything over Christmas, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm done with these guys."
Also, remember, Twitch does randomly unfollow people.
Oh, don't defend him. Don't defend him.
So,
I've never had that happen to me, by the way. So I'm gonna go with.
I have
not
it
the case.
at least once a month that I lose one of the people I watch regular, which sucks. So, the special Relentless Malice, I actually lost my shit going through, because there is so much to this one that you need to kind of watch. So deal physical damage to a target enemy 4 times and inflict a stack of bleed, which can't be dispelled until the end of the encounter. If the target already has max stacks of bleed, trigger their damage. That's 5% per stack. So that's 30% health damage.
Nice.
So essentially, if they haven't gone, so if they got hit with Maul's basic, they didn't have turn meter to take a turn. So if you didn't heal them to remove a stack, they're probably going to have this on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is terrifying. Like, once you get this to like 4 or 5 stacks, this is going to start killing things. If Maul has 30 or more stacks of Edge of Madness, reduce the cooldown of Howl of the Broken by 1. We have tried to look into this. It is a permanent reduction. So we'll be talking about that special in a minute, but just remember, once he is at 30 stacks of Edge of Madness and he does this Relentless Malice, it reduces it by 1. Whether every time we do Relentless Malice it reduces it by a further 1, we need to see.
Right.
In theory, the way that it's coded and the way that it's written, every time Relentless Malice comes around, it will reduce it. It's terrifying, Because it means,
Okay.
in theory, after a few of these, if the fight goes on long enough,
Oh, cooldown.
you are just going to have 0 cooldown on it. And it'll be
Yeah.
effectively the
Now it's
basic.
his basic, essentially.
Yeah, which after a basic, the 6 stacks of bleed, you're doing 30% damage. Or 30% health.
It's not this
with true
that's being
damage.
reduced, though. It's not this that's being reduced. Just remember that. It is.
Oh, it's
the
not. What is
second
being
special.
reduced? Oh, second special. Gotcha.
Yeah. So if he has 60 more stacks of Edge of Madness, he deals an additional instance of true damage equal to 30% of his health. I looked into this. He is health biased.
Nice.
Okay. Yes, until Relic 5, he is technically protection biased. Or is it the other way around? One of them he's protection. Is it Relic 5 where it flips? I'll double check it now.
Can I just say, like, how awesome it is that the
Yes.
animation sitting there playing? That's a great touch, Womp.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's very nice job. Very nice job. I like the new layout too. I don't like that people can see me because now I can't get up and go to the bathroom anytime I want. But
Hey, you can still do that. You can still do that.
no, I can. I can. I know. And just now you know about it, whereas before you didn't know.
Now we're going to start the timer as you hop up.
So, yeah. So he is health biased from Relic 5 onwards. So if you've got him at like Relic 3 and 4, which there are going to be people that can get him to Relic 3, because you will only have him at, 5-star? Okay. You are currently protection biased. You cannot do as what the people that are going to have him at 6 and 7-star will, which is going to be taking him full health biased just to get that bigger hit and to create other things in his kit.
Yeah.
Remember, Stranger's Kit does give you bonus protection, and there's other characters that do other bullshit, and we are talking about that later on.
So what you're saying is, before you get to Relic 5, it's going to slightly alter the team that you want to use based on the other members' kits.
Yes.
Just wanted to clarify for anybody who might not have understood.
Yep. So the next one, Mike. So this is Edge of Madness for you, because all it is minus 2% per stack. It is 100 stacks on him that can max out. That's minus 200% defense.
Yep.
For those that have already read this kit, that is going to make no difference. Very shortly, that will make no difference.
Territory War Omicron?
Ooh. Yes. So
yes, I'm so excited.
Character.
Yes.
Like, this is the beginnings of freaking mentalness.
Hang on. So let's imagine that he was a GAC. That team would have 9 Omicrons.
GOC armies. And that's without the 4th and 5th coming into play.
Yeah. So thank God this is TW.
Yeah.
For me to only do twice a month.
So dealing physical... Deal additional instances of physical damage 4 times. So he's actually hitting you 8 times now. Okay, that's pain. Inflict an additional 5 stacks of bleed, which means you're going to have full stacks of bleed, which means that's 30% damage because you've got full stacks of bleed. If you had 2 stacks and he did this, he caps it out at 6 and then does 30% on top.
Yeah.
This is going to get painful and scary. Then the even more hilarious part, if he has 30 or more stacks of Edge of Madness, reset the cooldown of Howl of the Broken. So special 1 resets special 2. Shit, run. Guys, just run. It's going to be terrifying. What do you think of the start of the special then?
Sorry.
I can't remember if there is another page from this.
No. That's the next one.
Cool.
Oh, I mean, is going to be a requirement for our guild, right? Like,
100%.
yeah. So, how many people do you reckon are going to get him to a usable level in our guild? Well, there's a couple
Not
of
a lot.
whales, right? Like really heavy spenders.
There is. I'm not expecting more than about 5 or 6 people with
Okay.
him at 7-star.
All right.
That's the biggest part.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be it's one of those things where unless you win all in on these marquee characters, it's not
From
going to
the
happen,
start.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, from the start too. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could go when it comes out if you wanted, you could go buy more packs to get 7 stars or go buy more shards to 7-star your characters if you really wanted to.
Yep.
You could play catch up that way. Obviously, it doesn't help you with conquest, but I mean, this guy seems good enough that you might want to do that for Maul
Like
if you have the extra
big
crystals, or if you want to spend money, whatever you want to do. So,
the biggest part here is a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, but he's not going to be usable at like Relic 3." So we're using Relic 3 because that's the 5-star cap. At Relic 3, you'll be only using him on offense. As we have discovered, this team, yes, I've had bad luck today. I've had all the counters go fucking wrong. But his team is looking so much better for offense. You look at what we used him on for Ray, and Ray vaporized. Sorry. Like, he is probably going to be an offense character.
Yeah.
Which means, yes, Relic Delta doesn't come into play as much.
Like even just the fact that
Because, yeah.
we're what 1 round in, because most of the videos have come from data from the first round. We're 1 round
Yep.
in and a lot of the counters are very not low end, but there's a lot of non-GL teams. Like what
Yep.
Gribe's video is like 6 of them, right? Even if only 3 of them are actually, like reasonable counters at the end of the day, because the others were luck or good RNG or whatever. Even if it's like 3 non-GL teams can beat this, mate, Maul-less version at least. That strikes me as this is attack only.
When Maul comes, yes, maybe he moves back on defense for a bit, and we see if it has changed it enough. But maybe. Don't know yet.
In saying that, it would be his good in TW, not GAC. So maybe it's a TW defense, but offense in GAC.
Yeah,
be interesting.
Right. Next special, because the next special is something that I loved. I enjoyed
and
it.
this is the one that you can essentially spam once you get enough.
Once you've spent long enough in the fight.
Yeah. Okay.
So deal damage, deal physical damage, daze, and inflict heal immunity for 2 turns on all enemies. So things like the daze and inflict heal immunity, we all know what they do. I haven't put those in the slide. If it's just basic shit and not advanced annoying bullshit, then I've put it in. Call all dark side attackers allies to assist. Now, sound a lot, but that is Stranger and Starkiller.
Yeah,
who are the ones that you want assisting?
Jedi and Ufu, light side Ufu. Yeah.
Like the others are light side. I don't care.
Yep.
I did just wanted to make. It's not a huge thing, but I like that they stuck with like Maul's, like the Darth Maul's kit with the days. I like that they kind of like integrated some of the other mechanics from the other Mauls into this kit.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, and it does look really fun. So the next bit is Maul gains critical damage up, offense up for 2 turns. He has 50 or more stacks of Edge of Madness, inflict fear on all enemies, which copy does spelled. I have put fear in the next slide because it is a bit of a mechanic that we do and don't play with regular. It's one that we kind of avoid more than anything.
Which one?
Fear.
Fear.
Yeah, because it has more than one effect.
I actually didn't know that. I
reference?
just knew about the
Okay.
people not taking turns effect. So
Yeah. So remove 60% turn meter from all enemies and all dark side attackers gain 60%. So it's not at this stage you're sat there going, okay, that's a big effect. If you then read what fear says, so poke the button, Mike. Miss a turn, can't use abilities, can't evade. Increase cooldowns by 1, and fear expires on taking damage by an attack.
I didn't know
So
fear did ability block.
Yes. So what it is for things like Granny. So you miss your next turn, but her thing basically goes, well, I take my turn, which then you use the ability block to stop her doing specials. So it basically stops specials even if you can't be skip turn. But at the same time, you can't evade, so you're going to get hit more. There's a lot to fear that we don't use regular. But basically, fear is quite a fun little mechanic to play with. And I kind of like it being on Maul's kit.
We're looking at the so what do we got? Night Sisters, like OG Night Sisters is a talked about counter at the moment. That's not really gonna, the fear stuff's not really too big of a deal. Queen
Well,
Amidala.
it would skip their turn.
Oh,
So that's the biggest one. QA, it would increase the cooldowns and skip the turn. So that's annoying for QA teams because that could,
especially like that big hit
that
from
alone could mess you up.
Padawan Kenobi. His big AoE.
Yep. Because his big hit is now keeps getting pushed back with fear, which then he's not also taking a go. Oh, look, you're not going to get Padawan Kenobi doing shit, means that team could get fucked up.
Gungans.
Right, the TW part. Like, fear is a big thing.
Yeah.
So in TW, change on my other screen. Come on, change. There we go. If a target is inflicted with bleed, which you're probably already going to have bleed.
Probably gonna have a lot of bleed, actually.
Inflict a stack of bleed.
Gonna be some bleeding fools.
Yeah. So if you have bleed, inflict a stack of bleed, which can't be copied to spell resisted on all enemies until the end of the encounter. So this is, oh, I've got bleed on you. All of you have bleed. This is basically spread the bleed in TW. Increase the cooldowns of a target enemy by 1, which can't be resisted. So you're not just going, here's bleed, you're also going, fuck off. Stop trying to hit me with shit and hit me with basics, bitch. Which, as we know, basics do not go well. Basics do not go well against certain teams. So,
all right.
Just that bit for TW is fun. So, next bit. Oh. Did you just skip like 5 pages? I think you did.
No.
Nope.
I just went down
Okay,
one.
there we go.
I went back up because
So,
I thought you were still talking about it and then come back.
Yeah, the uniques are split over multiple. The uniques are quite big. Whenever Maul takes damage, he gains 3 stacks of Edge of Madness, which will be 6% of defense going down every time. Until the end of the encounter, which can't be copied to spell it, and has a 5% chance of gaining 75% turn meter. And Maul can't be instantly. Now, the first
I like that
part
last
of this,
part.
The first part of this, 5% crit chance of gaining turn meter. That's done per hit. So if you've got a character hitting him 4 times, like his basic hits 4 times, or his basic in TW hits 8 times, he's got 8 instances of a chance of gaining 75% per meter. Not being instantly defeatable means things
Isn't
like
it when
Cat
he takes damage,
on...
though? When he gets
Yes, when
hit,
he
there's a
takes
chance
damage.
of...
Yeah, so what I'm talking about is the multiple hit instances. So if you've got multiple hit instances, it's
yeah.
interesting because it's going to spread the hit.
Okay.
So it's trying to understand why we're all of a sudden going to see him jump in, even in GEC, to 100% hit. And that's because you might have done a 2 hit and, oh, look, it triggers.
Okay.
It could trigger twice. You've just got to get a bit of luck on your side. While he's at certain health thresholds, he gains cumulative effects. So these stack, guys, it gets scary when you start thinking that these stack. We will talk about how dangerous this really is as we go. So Web of Descent, 75% or less, 50% offense, can't recover health above 75. So at the moment, it's 50% offense. It's not that scary.
Why
It's a
can't he
big hit
recover
jump.
health over 75%?
So what it's meant to do is basically once he drops below 75%, he can't go above it again. It's just to keep this power level. So as he drops down, he's going to get easier to kill, but that kind of changes.
Well, until you get to fucking number 3.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
sorry.
Web of Descent 2. Yeah, Web of Descent 2 gives him 25 speed. When he takes damage, it's a 10%, not 70, not 5% to gain the 75% per meter.
Yeah.
And he can't recover above 50% now. So he's faster and he's got a higher chance of getting the turn meter once he gets below 75. Once he gets below 50. And this is where it goes nuts. At level 3, he gains 2,200% defense. Now, if he is at 100%, 100 stacks of Edge of Madness, he's basically 2,000% on from his base. Because he will lose 200% from Edge of Madness alone. And it's 100% offense. So he's actually 150% offense here.
Isn't Edge of Madness 200% less on them? Not on him?
No, on you. On you. Your defense goes down as Edge of Madness goes up.
Okay.
When Maul hits this threshold, he gains bonus protection 100%. Because it's bonus protection, it's based on your health value. He also takes a bonus turn, and he recovers, and he can't go above 25% health. So the initial part here is, oh, well, once he gets down there, he gets bloody goddamn deadly. 150% offense, 2,000% defense, ignoring Edge of Madness.
And 25 speed.
And 25 speed. Here's where it gets the interesting bit. All those bonuses, like the cooldowns being reduced on things and everything else, that was all before because he's got 30 and 60%, 30 and 60 Edge of Madness, are all in effect by this point.
Yeah.
So you want Edge of Madness in this case.
So wouldn't you want, because right here he gets a 2,200% defense, which is just absolutely insane, by the way.
Yeah.
100% offense. I mean, you kind of, I mean, if he was on defense, obviously you would just not get him down there and then big hit him so that he doesn't ever get that.
But you can't
but on
instantly kill
offense,
him
obviously, you can't instantly kill. Well, you wouldn't instantly kill him. You would just, like with Malgus has a huge hit that he does. You would just keep him above 25% health and then big hit him with like Malgus or something and he would die.
Okay.
But on offense, obviously, you have more control over what you're doing. So wouldn't you want like protection with this? Because you want him to go under 25% health and then have a lot of protection.
Yeah, so this is where we have this lovely discussion moment of, do you really want him to have all the protection? Do you want him to have all the health? Yes, you do want him to have more protection if you are just focused on this ability, but what you've also got to remember is that 100% bonus protection that he gains is based on his health, not based on his protection. So if you have a smaller protection amount, a smaller health amount, you are actually worse off when you get down there. You are going to potentially see people run, oh, I'll run it with protection, oh, I'll run it with health. There is going to be a lot of discussions here, but from the maths that I have seen for it, you are going to want as much health as possible. Is looking that he's a health build character.
I mean, you got to sort of plan
So,
for the thinking about just that with the protection up. You kind of want to plan for the other 95% of the time, right? If he's down that low,
yeah,
probably not looking good, right?
yeah. If he gets that low, is it looking good? No. Is it looking bad? No. Because once he gets that low, he becomes god tier. He's worse than Malgus. Malicos. Yep. Yeah, Malicos. Not Malicos. Malak. That's the one. There's too many Mals in this game. That one. I've said all three now. He only has like what 200% defense as he gets to his lowest.
I believe you.
This is 2,200%. Like the fuck. So yeah, it's going to be
And it gets better.
horrifically bad. Yeah.
And it gets better.
So TW. At the start of battle, he gains 30% max health and offense, and that's why you want him also health build for TW. And 100 stacks of Edge of Madness right off the goddamn bat until the end of the encounter, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. And there you go. You are basically instantly at the start of TW God tier. Straight away. You're resetting shit. You're able to hit as hard as possible. Yeah, okay. Okay. Whenever Maul takes damage, he instead has a 25% chance to gain 100% per meter. 100%.
I said it's all right. I mean, if you're into good stuff, it's okay, I guess.
Could be
Yeah.
worse. Oh, okay.
Yep.
You Zoom must be having a moment. They're saying that the webcams are freezing except for me. Move your heads around. Oh, these are moving, but a little bit laggy. All right, I'll
Yeah,
work on
it'll
that.
be
You
fine.
keep reading.
So that is scary if that was the only part of this kit. No. Because you've got another unique. And now we start to enter the holy shit, how many pages game? Because I think this is 2 pages just for remember I am fair. Let alone without anything else. And it's like, oh my CG, really? I know you like essays. But please stop it. It means we have to read for about a week. Maths. We're going to do more maths. So at the start of the battle, Maul gains 25% health for each of the dark side allies. So that is 50% health because 2 dark side allies. And 25% offense for each non-dark side ally. So that is 50% off on top of that. So TW, that's what, 250% offense, 200% offense, and a ridiculous amount of health. It's like, what? No, please no. He also gains hatred. I think I put hatred in the next slide. 5 stacks of anguish. Anguish didn't put in the next slide, and I don't know what the debuff is for anguish, which I cannot remember either. If Mike can look that one up, because put that in the.
What is it? Sorry.
I got it.
Anguish.
It's Anguish says takes damage at the start of their turn equal to 2% of their max health for each stack of Anguish and gains that much offense until the end of their turn. This character can't be defeated by this damage.
There you go. So Anguish is annoying, to say the least. So we are always going to be on tick for health. He's always going to be ticking down. Where are we? So he also loses all of his protection and gains that much health. With it being a straight swap, it's not going to matter too much whether it's health or protection. You're going to want to bias towards whichever the bigger value is. So if you're relic 4 and down, you want to bias towards protection. If you are relic 5 and above, because his health bar goes up at that point and his health overtakes his protection, that's where you're going to want to bias towards health so that you get more health overall. And he takes reduced damage from health effects. So bombs and shit aren't going to affect him as much. If there is an enemy Kenobi, Maul gains 20 stacks of Edge of Madness until the end of the encounter. I know it can only go to the 100%, the 100 stacks. We did have a laugh that maybe this should allow it to go to 120. Just as that moment of he gets a little bit more crazy in TW over Kenobi being there. Oh, come on, CG. Have fun with it. Please.
I like that. That is a fun mechanic, though. Like if Obi-Wan is present, get fucked.
Yeah. Which, honestly, I do like the mechanic. I do. So, like, that ability on its own is like, holy shit, how fucking fun sections. Assholes. But we have more. We have even more. Let's go, man.
How far through
more.
am I supposed to scroll? Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just the next page.
Okay.
He didn't answer. He just said, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I think I'm good now.
Right. So Maul's attacks can't be evaded, countered, and he is immune to ability block, fear, and
What's redeemed?
We'll go through it shortly. It's in the slides for.
Okay.
Okay.
Just being immune to ability block and fear is bad enough. To then have the fact that he can't be evaded or countered, this is going to be kind of a hard counter to things like JTR, things like Ezra. He is just going to blow them out the water. It's not, oh yeah, I've got to do X, Y, and Z. It's, no, you're doing fuck all. That's it. You're just going to take the hits. So if there is no galactic legend at the start of the battle until Maul's first time he is defeated, enemies defeated by dark side allies can't be revived. If there is at least one other active ally at the start of each character's turn, Maul and the healthiest unaligned force user. Mark the healthiest unaligned force user can't be dispelled, resisted, gain bonus protection thing. Turn. So we looked into this and it was like, okay, so do you really want all marks? Because it will either be Maul or Starkiller or whichever Ufu. So if you choose something like Baby Cow, he's giving you increased max health, which is great. And I don't want him being hit because he's one of your healers.
But what
if now, do I want Starkiller being hit or Maul?
But what if you have a tank light side Ufu?
there is no tank like I do. Well, there is.
ATR?
There is. There's one. ATR.
Mm.
Now, Starkiller's
Okay.
kit forces a taunt when he does specials.
Yeah.
Talking about in a little bit as well, because
Okay.
it's in there for that reason.
Yep.
In theory, she is potentially the best choice with Maul because her natural health pool is actually bigger than Maul's. So her health and protection is actually higher than Maul's at the same relic level. So taking her to, say you're going to take Maul to R8, you take her to R8, and oh look, you've got a naturally bigger tank. Is it something you're probably going to want to do? No. Fuck no. In fact, it's quite the opposite. You're probably not going to want. But it's potentially a good thing. Like that mark, if you can put it on JTR, remember JTR is the dodgy bitch of bitchness. If you can get her dodgy enough, so like put a crit avoidance arrow on her, put a health set on her, or a protection set on her, don't really care, and get her, even potentially taking her to relic 10 just to get more mastery for the dodge. Okay, it becomes a problem. So I'm torn about what I want to do there, but I'm thinking JTR is a good UFU. There is
It kind of takes
other
away from
UFU
the
choices.
other teams that he gets thrown on, but
Yeah.
or no, Jedi Training Ray. I mean, her. Sorry, that
Yeah.
she gets put on just because. But I guess those teams do have other options as well because she doesn't do a whole lot. So
Yeah.
It's like you put her on a Ray team. Why you're putting on a Ray team? Because I need a spare. It's not, oh,
True.
because she's the best one for that spot. It's always, I need a fifth. What am I putting it there for? Well, she's a fifth. That'll do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
It's
true.
not the option we all want to put there because it's like the perfect Ray team is like Ezra, Ben, what? Jedi Baby Cal. Baby Cal, not Jedi Cal. And then Barris because of healing, or L3 because it's one of the bigger tanks and constantly goddamn taunts.
And because Barris always has a Datacron.
Yeah. Like there is
some sort.
there is numerous other reasons why we want to put other characters there. And she's usually, well, where's Barris at the moment? Oh, here. Where's L3? Here. Where's Baby Cal? Here. All right, okay. So she's going on the team because we've got nobody else to go there.
Yeah.
She doesn't have like a permanent, this is my home team.
Yeah.
So
especially at my
overall,
in Kyber 1 level, I don't even know when I've used her last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of those of like, yes, I've used her even today. I've used her. Do I ever think I would use her for any other reasons? Fuck no. Get the fuck out. Right. Now we're going into the weeds a little bit here, guys. We're going to be talking about other characters that she interacts with. We've got something interesting at the end to talk about as well that isn't on a slide. And the reason it isn't on a slide is it is in data sheets itself that we've already put out on Discord. Don't know if Berm has, and I don't know if Mike has, but mine went up the second it was. So it's one of those.
I'm just glad that we're getting out of the weeds or out of the grass and into the weeds. I mean, so
yeah, we're starting to get into the lovely bit of this kit where it's like the interactions with everything else. So Stranger's leadership is where we start, and it's I want a pupil. He doesn't have eyes. I didn't know that he was blind. Did you, Berm? Did you
Hang
know
on,
that he did a pupil?
sorry guys, I'm gonna mute him. We'll come back in a couple minutes.
I did.
Gonna
I did
go
know
sit
that.
in the
Yeah.
corner.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
So,
to be fair, I'm the only one here who's watched the show, so.
oh, I've watched it. I've watched it. I don't want to watch it again, but that's not. Right. So all allies gain 50% accuracy. Okay, you're just not going to miss as much. It's going to help Star Killer. Whenever an enemy attacks out of turn, they reduce the cooldowns of is that its name by 1, which is his first one. So yeah, okay. This doesn't affect Maul because his attacks can't be evaded or resisted. So okay. At the start of the battle, if the build is the build that we all know from what's it, all allies gain the Acolyte tag, and the following effects are in effect. Whenever an ally attacks out of turn, reduce the cooldown of an Acolyte kills a dream by 1. Whenever a ally has a buff dispelled, the enemy that dispels it can't recover protection health. Next bit. There is just too much of this one to fit on a singular screen, and I fucking hated it. All is it updated yet? There we are. So at the start of each turn, allies have 100% critical chance while they have protection. Otherwise, they have 100% defense. So this is going to buff Maul's defense value because he's never going to have. Oh, he's always going to have some form of protection kicking around, so he's going to have critical chance. Which 100% critical chance is not bad. When the dark side ally is inflicted with a debuff, the stranger and light side allies gain 10% turn meter. So you try to take on the light side or stranger with debuffs, they're going to push all forward. And when a dark side ally is when a light side ally is critically hit, the dark side allies gain 10% turn meter. So you can't debuff down the dark side to control them because you're going to accelerate the light side, the dark side, and you can't critically hit the light side because that'll accelerate the dark side. You're playing games where you're having to basically kill Stranger. This is just kill Stranger and kill Stranger now, especially with Maul gaining turn meter.
I mean, from what I saw watching
all the time.
From what I saw watching other people's streams, that wasn't too difficult to do.
Yeah.
Killing
Maul
Stranger,
is
that
gonna-
is. It seemed pretty easy to take him out quick.
Until Barris
Maul with
revives
the
him.
mark is going to make it harder.
Yeah.
Too
Maul's
soon,
mark
Brad?
is going to make that substantially harder. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
For context.
So what you're saying is
for context,
Stranger was supposed to. Go ahead.
For context, Wombrat went against Stranger today. Went in with Hondo. GL Hondo.
Not Hondo.
Okay.
No, not GL Hondo. GL Hondo's on defense. It was Maz's team.
Oh, Maz, sorry.
With Punchbot.
Yes.
Used the weaker version of the first hit just so I could start to control him and one-shot the fucker.
Yeah.
And Barris went, nah, stand back up.
Fucking revived him. And then Wombrat got raped. Like,
Yep.
It just went downhill so quickly. Like, it was not.
I might have to go watch that VOD. I might have to go watch that.
It was.
Are you gonna make a? You should make a clip out of that, like a YouTube short out of that.
I already have it pre-clipped. I'm going to be making a short and putting what the fuck just happened as the short title.
Yeah.
I've just also realized I've had no shorts go out today, so I need to load a shorts today.
Don't worry, I've got some shorts on for you, so you're good.
I haven't.
Such a bad. Right. So whenever an ally assists, and remember, all of them are going to be assisting as long as they've got the Acolyte. The Maul kit calls dark side allies to us. So the assists are going to be going off left, right, and center. Spell all debuffs on the ally they are assisting. So Maul is never going to be debuffed. Ever. Because the debuffs you're going to want on him he's immune to. And the other part of it is, if he does get a debuff on there, it's fucked. It's gone. So this is actually going to make this team a lot harder to deal with. Whenever an ally counterattacks, inflict the enemy with defense down for 1 turn. Now, that is just going to be Star Killer. I haven't looked at counterattack stuff for Maul, but if Maul is able to counterattack, it's going to get horrible fast.
JTR
So,
counterattack.
yep. Again, JTR counterattack could be fun, gives defense down. That then will trigger other things. Yay, chaos. And this is why JTR is a potential tank for this team. Next. Come on, Mike. Next screen.
It is. The GAC version.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. The GAC version. Yay. Whenever an acolyte counterattacks, inflict an enemy with armor shred for the rest of the encounter once per turn. Whenever an enemy is fractured, which we're going to get right at the start of the game when he does basic, all enemies lose 100% turn meter, which can't be resisted. Okay. That's gonna wreck face. With that fraction now, that is going to hurt. It's going to be for Maul's 3rd turn when that happens if he's on defense, which is usually when you're getting moving and killing shit.
Yeah, true.
You could end up stalled out because Maul could finally get his basic in and fuck you up. Whenever an acolyte ally takes damage on consecutive turns, get a bonus turn. Chances are you're hitting him or you're hitting JTR. Whenever this bonus turn occurs, they can't gain another bonus turn until the damage this way. So basically, if you hit the same character 4 times, it will take 2 bonus turns, but it's not going to be, oh, the 3rd hit triggers a bonus turn. Enemies deal 30% less damage when attacking an acolyte from an assist, 35%, sorry. And 3v3, doesn't matter, it's just 2 dark sides and you're done, which is obviously going to be Star Killer Stranger.
Yeah. Cool.
Wow is the word. Wow is the word here. Combine this with Maul's basic, with his uniques. Blech. And this is where we now get even worse. Star Killer's unique. Let's have fun.
So what you're saying is this makes the Stranger good.
Oh, it's going to make the Stranger absolutely gross. We think he's
well.
bad
I've been
now.
hearing from people that the Stranger is underwhelming. So,
Was that
which is
person
obviously not
Bones?
true, but which is obviously not true. I'm just saying that's what I've. There are haters out there. So
yeah, so I do feel like he is a little underpowered for some respects. Some respect. But at the end of the day, I think when Spider Mole comes, he's gonna be a powerhouse. And it is
so
like it is gonna be, do you really need him in that team? Because we've seen
I mean, I guess it depends on.
shit now.
I guess it depends on how much of a. Like if you put this on defense, would this be hard to beat on defense? Would this be like a have to use a GL?
I think with the right team comp, this could be a problem on defense.
Even for GLs?
Yes.
Okay. And then I had another question just a minute ago. I started making my coffee. I'm gonna have to go grab it in a second. But for the turn meter, the 100% turn meter thing, does that? I'm assuming because it says it can't be resisted. I'm assuming that doesn't take effect on teams that can't have their turn meter
Yes.
manipulated.
If they can't have manipulated like Leia, it just doesn't work. It's an ignore moment.
Isn't Leia the?
And, yeah, Leia can't have cooldowns.
Yeah. JMK,
it's JMK
Padme.
that can't have.
Okay, and that was, and obviously I already knew that. I would just like to ask clarification questions for anybody listening. So,
and that's why we're all here, because I kind of overlooked that, and it's nice to have somebody ask the question.
Yeah,
So,
so
See, that's why
and I
we
get to talk then.
that's why we replaced Bones with you.
yes, because you actually
I
asked
was
sensible
told that it's
questions.
just because I have a nicer voice than Bones. So I
That
guess
was a
that's what I heard.
bonus.
Yeah,
That's a bonus.
the
Oh,
Brucey
you know
bonus.
what? Yeah. I love bonuses.
Yep. Right. So,
Speaking of
Starkiller
bonuses,
unique. Yep. Starkiller unique. This is now like the god tier moment within the Maul kit. The structure we know with this team, if we get the structure right, the bonuses that we're going to get 100% critical damage and 100% max health.
I think you're muted, Wombrat, somehow. I didn't do it.
Oh god.
No, we can hear
Have you
you. We're
broken
good.
it again?
You're good.
Might be my internet having issues.
Okay. So, like, I can see your mouth moving. I didn't mute you.
Yeah. No, it just didn't want me to point out the 100% max health.
Yeah.
Yes, it's also max protection till the first time Starkiller is defeated, but that 100% max health with the 35% with the other bit in TW.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna want to health mod him. 35 speed and immune to daze and stun. How are you controlling Maul? Can't be dazed, can't be stunned, can't be ability block, can't be feared.
You just got to insta kill him.
We can't.
Can't be insta killed.
Yeah, I know.
You got
It's that moment of
Malgus's big hit.
Yeah. You're reliant on things like Malgus's big hit and massive damage, which is no longer massive in this game.
Which you still have to get around a taunt for. So it's not like you can just be like,
Ooh.
oh, you know what? We'll just save it up. It's gonna be one of those things where you're going against like a Treya Savage team, and you're like, okay, if I could just get around this taunt now, I'll be good to go. Any day now. You know, it'd be really nice if I could kill this guy with the taunt so that I can do what I need.
Yeah.
It'd probably be like
100% agree there.
Leia doing the Drogon big hit.
Yep. Now, can we just go to the next bit of this unique?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'd be okay with somebody using Leia against this team if I put this on defense. I would have no problem with that at all.
Yeah.
Use Leia against it. That's fine, bro. Use Leia.
Oh, sorry. I've got to mention there's also a GAC army here. So it gets worse. Like, we thought that was going to be bad. At the start of the fight, Jedi tanks taunt. Okay, fine. Jedi tanks taunt. Don't care.
I care.
All allies with 35, all allies gain another 35 speed. Debuffed enemies do 50% less damage. Whenever a Sith ally does a basic Starkiller assist, doing 20% less damage.
Yeah, but who is the Sith? Because Maul isn't a Sith, is he? No, he's an Ufu.
Maul is Ufu. Stranger is the Sith. So whenever
Stranger's the Sith. Gotcha.
Does that, who is also, remember, an attacker, which means Maul is going to summon him and Starkiller to do one attack. Then Stranger is attacking, so then Starkiller is going to hit you twice.
Oh yeah, because it's also when you do an assist, that's a basic ability.
Yeah. So Starkiller is going to continually be attacking the living shit out on this team.
Which is already dangerous, by the way.
Yeah.
For anybody who hasn't seen what happens when Starkiller assists on the Palpatine team.
Yeah.
Just
I think we've gone
take
back
that
to the wrong page there.
Take that and then just amplify it because of all the other unique mechanics and everything.
I don't think we've spoken about this. Oh yes, we have.
Yeah,
we did.
Up.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier.
Starkiller.
Yeah, here, we're
Conflict
back to
Within
Starkiller.
You.
Oh, because this is, yeah, I restarted my PC and would notate that would
Yep.
be that
Yep.
slide
That was
21.
the slide that we needed to take out.
Yes.
So this is where it continues to make this team even more terrifying. Whenever a dark side online force user uses a special ability, all allies gain critical hit immunity. Okay, we don't really need to go for that. We don't need to go for that. Whenever Starkiller uses a special ability, light side healers have their cooldowns reduced by 4. Jedi tank allies gains damage immunity and taunt for 1 turn. It is Jedi tank allies, so we can't force the taunt onto JTR, which sucks. But Jedi tanks we can. So things like Old Ben, Mace, and General Kenobi. In 3v3s, it's just any combination. So Sith and the dark side offline force user is going to mean that we instantly have the UFU and the so Strangers active, Starkillers active. This team in threes is going to be nightmare. It's going to be nightmare fuel.
That's good for me because that's actually my that's my favorite. I actually like 3v3s more. I know I'm a weirdo, but
This is going to be pure nightmare fuel. I already tried to sit down and work out potential counters in threes, and it's like I don't even want to think with Maul doing this shit. So,
and this will work at lower stars too. I wanted to ask you earlier, for my own knowledge, but also for everybody else's knowledge, but mainly my own knowledge. When you have a 6-star character versus a 7-star, is the stat difference significant? Because obviously we can still relic the characters and get them up. But like I'm gonna have a
So-
5-star Maul because I only have 5-star characters. I
Yeah,
might
so-
go buy more shards so I can get them higher. But what's the stat difference? Sorry.
so the stat difference between 5 and 6 and 6 and 7, the one stat is not dramatic. Like you're
Okay.
not going to see massive drop-offs. You are going to still see quite a big gap between 6 and 7 and 5 and 6. But once you go from like 5-star to 7-star, that's where you're going to see absolute massive drop. Now, this is the first time that we're going to be able to see like a Relic 5 versus Relic 5 at that level. And this is where whatever Berm gets to day 1 is where I'm going to run mine up to and take screenshots. So I'm going to try and coordinate with Berm to go, I'm
Nice.
planning on taking him to R10. Going to be brutally honest, I want to take him to R10 and watch people crap themselves with Starkiller, Maul, and Stranger all at R10. It's that moment of, oh, fuck, that's a lot of Relic Delta to deal with.
Where's that whale emoji?
I want to do it.
Which
one?
We do. We need that whale emoji right now.
Wait, which one? This one or this one or the one that everybody's gonna need? Which one, Mike? Come on.
I have a
Or
button.
I guess, or do
I
we
have a
need the
button for a
Kraken?
wow
We need a
sound.
Kraken one. We need a Kraken one for for Wompred apparently. He's like, I'm just gonna arson the whole team, guys. You know what?
I am actually working on a Kraken emoji and a couple of dolphin emojis for Mike. So yeah. But it's that moment of we will be able to see what those differences are, because I'm going to say to Berm and try and do it with mine, is leave it unmodded, take the screenshots, and then we can see exactly what a 5-star against 7-star is actually doing at the same relic levels. That's it. We don't have that data yet because we haven't seen it before. We've never been able to relic shit before at below star. So this is the first proper character we can pull it off on, and I really do want to do it. And I will probably turn around to Berman and say, when you're doing it, let me know. And as long as it's before the GAC lock on that day, I don't give a fuck. We'll do it on stream. We'll dual stream it. I'll have his up. He can have mine up, and away we go. We look at it indeed.
Cool.
It's
Yeah,
the
because I
first
won't be
time we
getting
can.
mine nearly as high as yours. So
Yeah. Mine is at least going to Relic 9 day one, potentially Relic 10 day one. So be scared. Or be really
luckily
scared.
mine will be relicked out the gate because of the $15 I spent day one, but I won't be
Yeah.
much higher than that. So I'll be able to relic him higher, but yeah.
Fair enough. So we're going to now cover Hyundai, or whatever it is, Cast Resistance, specifically for TW. This is a second TW Army character on the team. So at the start of the battle, she taunts for 2 turns. Whenever a dark side unaligned force user and a random dark side unaligned force user and a random light side unaligned force user gain redeemed until she is defeated, which can't be copied or resisted. Now, remember, all cannot gain redeemed. So redeemed will go on to Starkiller. So you are putting redeemed onto Starkiller. She is also the Jedi, so the only other person that's light side that can take it is whatever light side you put in here. So may that be Baby Cal, that could be JTR. There's other choices.
Would you do JTR?
I just have a thing I want to say real quick.
What?
I noticed on the slide that it specifically says excluding Empire. I don't have this TW on me because I don't care about TW. So excluding Empire and First Order, there must be some crazy shit happening with this TW Omicron for them to exclude those two.
So it excludes put it on to Mara Jade.
Oh, okay. So essentially, like, you can't. I got you.
Yeah.
Why is it excluding First Order? Is that has something to do with
KRU?
OG Kylo Ren?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The original KRU build team.
Okay.
Old OG Kylo. But if
That
you go
makes
to
sense.
the next page, it might make it all clear why they locked those out. And being able to force it onto what's it is going to be a big thing. So redeemed is plus 35 speed whenever a redeemed ally uses an ability during their turn. All other allies with redeemed assist, which is going to trigger everything on Stranger's Kit, which is also going to trigger shit on Maul, which is why you don't want this going on Maul. So him being immune to it, okay, great. Whenever an ally with redeemed gains a buff, dispel all debuffs on all allies with redeemed. Whenever an ally with redeemed damages an enemy, all allies with redeemed gain turn meter. Yeah, it's one of those. We did not want this on Maul. This would have broken Maul. Like, you would never touch Maul.
Well, also you don't want to remove debuffs from Maul, so because he
does
debuffs
that to
himself, right?
He removes buffs himself. And
He does,
himself.
but he wants to remove them himself, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to remove them. It's kind of like adding certain characters to like your Sith Empire team, right? Like you want to have those debuffs, and same with yeah. So it's one of those things where it's like depending on you don't want to always remove debuffs. So it's a good thing that it doesn't because he can do it himself.
And like it's one of those where like it's really goddamn big that he does this much. So yeah. Right. So that's why you don't want that on her, but that's gonna go on to Starkiller. It's good on Starkiller. I'm gonna accept that. So next, I can't remember.
Old
I
Ben.
think it's Old Ben. So Old Ben is going to be a potential Jedi answer because number one, he is a tank. The reason I think he's an answer is actually part of this. For the first time, Old Ben is defeated. Remember, he's going to be taunting and doing all sorts because Starkiller. If you get his stuff high enough, you can have him with taunt and the directing, so it makes it even harder for taunt get around to hit him. you could build him in a way where he is permanently going to be targeted. Oh no, he can't because he's not an Ufu. Sorry. All of the allies gain offense up, speed up for 2 turns, and recover 50% health and protection and gain 25.
Which is stacking with the other turn meter that you just gained.
Yeah. Which is also now my health and protection maxed out at whatever level I'm leveled at.
Yeah.
Because if you're still at level 1, got 75%, but between 50 and 75%, you're maxed out again in that level. If you've just got him to like 2% and then killed Obi-Wan Kenobi, you've now got him maxed out. He's also got hate, which stands him the fuck back up at 100% health and protection. It's that moment of, what the fuck do I do against Maul? I've got to kill him twice, and he could end up with this stacked on top of him. Ugh. Like, as kits go, this has been one of those where when we went through it, we came up with a little side piece. And it is in the noted document. It isn't on a slide. Because, yeah, I didn't want to put any more slides in this thing because it's fucking long as it is. The note was for Seer. Seer's leadership just requires Ufus, and he is an Ufu. Malgus's unique requires all Ufus, otherwise he can't ramp damage. He is an Ufu. He actually potentially could go into a Seer team better than he could go into a Stranger team. It is a very scary idea, and the idea we had for it was if we could find a comp that meant the Stranger blew apart whatever it needed on attack. We have lost stuff from Seer. What if we're putting old school Maul, just normal Maul with this, and we're putting this with Seer just because we get more output of damage? Does that give us 2 teams instead of 1?
You're talking for TW, I'm assuming, right?
Well, not for TW. I'm talking for
No?
GAC potentially.
Sorry, we were just we were on TW, and so I got
Yeah.
lost.
So potentially for GAC, are we going to use like Seer Malicos Maul? Well, Maul hate fueled, and in GAC be going Seer Malicos, not, and in what's it would be Stranger Starkiller Maul. Like Ufu Maul is still a really good part of this team. So it's one of those, like, we're testing him at the moment, and a lot of people are going, well, Ufu Maul is the option that we've got. Or they're trying to cheap out and go with Mara Jade. Which is going to be the end product of what we're going to use? I do. How scary this end will be, I do not know. And I do want to sit down with the guys that I regularly theorycraft with and regularly pick the brains on. And we are going to expand on that Seer idea and see if it's going to be a potential for 5v5, because in 3v3, it's a no-brainer. You're going to have the 3 of them and laugh because they're going to blow things apart. In 5v5, it's, can we get away with OG Maul? Can we get away with putting him with Seer just to get a better damage dealer? It's going to be questions. And it's going to be answered when he drops into game, which is what, the 10th next month? So, okay. That's when we find all this shit out, is that week. I think that is that week 1 or week 2 of GAC? So just bear with us. So week 3 is then. That starts then. Week 1 is then. Week 2 is then. He's dropping in for week 3. Week 3, he drops into the.
Okay.
That's a worry.
I'm not worried.
You're not worried. I'm freaking terrified by that round of GEC because it's going to be a complete mindfuck. It's also all going to be 3v3.
It's also
But
you're
yeah,
in Kyber, so I don't see very many people. I'm not overly concerned because I don't see a lot of people I'm going to be going against having him. So
yeah. I also don't think a lot of people are going to be getting him. Not anywhere near the ridiculous levels I'm worried about.
yeah, so I wanted to say too. So as far as the like getting more stars, I know somebody in chat had asked, I want to say it was Sandfly, about like when does the event come back around? I didn't mean getting more shards the second time around. What I was referring to was they have the packs in the store for all the marquee characters. I was referring to going back and
Yeah.
6 or 7 starring the marquee characters so that when the event comes the first time, you can 6 or 7 star. Even if you 6 starred, that's still what is that R5?
R5.
Yeah,
No,
so it's
R6.
R5.
It's 6-star.
Oh, it's R6. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still R6. As long as you did pretty decently on leveling your character, your marquee characters, you should have at least a relic 1. In which case you don't have to worry about all the other stuff and you just relic them up further.
Yeah. So
That's what I was referring to.
just something that was put out right at the start of this is it did say that Maul's return would require higher investment and would be some time before he returned.
Yeah, we
There
were
has
guesstimating 9 months, right? That's what we were
Yeah,
guesstimating.
so
Yeah.
there was a post in Discord that had been removed, and it did say between 9 to 12 months. He is not coming back anytime soon.
I think we all need to apologize to Lady Geek for telling her she's crazy.
Honestly, like when I first saw it and was like, oh yeah, it's going to be a while, I was there going, oh well, it'll be like 6 months, maybe a bit long. But 12 months potential of him just literally being, oh yeah, he isn't back until he goes into the game full. That is insane. So, okay. If that is the case, that is the case. There's nothing we can really do. And okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't unlock him, because it's one of those things where they've changed it so you don't have to. It's not like the other solo journeys where you have to unlock it. Like you have to do the full thing and get 330 to unlock him. They're doing an incremental unlock, so everybody for the most part should be able to unlock this guy unless they just didn't do anything at all on the marquee events. But I mean, if you just did basic stuff like buying a few packs, getting 4-star, 5-star, whatever. With every marquee, you should be shooting for 5 stars right out of the gate because that'll at least, if it doesn't get you to 6 stars, you'll at least get close to 6 stars on most of your characters. Obviously, you can't do it for everybody, but you should do that when you know there's a journey coming. Like we knew in advance that these marquee characters had a journey coming with them. So it doesn't make sense not to do that. Like it was televised way in advance. Like, hey, these guys are going to be needed for a marquee. So
yeah, like when you look at what you can do free to play, if you focus and do the right thing, you could be on 5-star on most of these free to play. But
yeah,
it does mean that you are investing your crystals into newer characters.
but you're investing, but you're investing crystals into newer characters that lead to something else. Whereas with the a lot of other marquees, that's all you're getting is that character. With this one, again, that's why I wanted to iterate. Like when you know there's a journey going with the characters, they told us in advance, then those are marquees worth investing in, right? Whereas with the other ones, it's like, yeah, I could skip these, whatever, don't buy packs. But if you have the extra crystals and you know a solo journey is coming out and they're gonna let you unlock it before 7 stars, That's a huge mistake on your part if you're not putting something into it. You don't have to throw everything you've got into it, but throw something into it.
Yeah, like my biggest advice for most free-to-play players, especially with this new era, now work on 2 projects. If you are wanting and able to spend your crystals, you should be investing into at least the stars so that you can, in theory, get to like even 70, 72, 73 in the event. Because even if you just get him at 5 stars, that is unlocking more at 5 stars.
Also, we didn't mention this, and we should have probably. The other thing about unlocking Maul, I don't know if they're going to do this with all the solo journeys moving forward. The era thing that they're doing is going to be the standard moving forward. They've already stated that is how they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to continue doing what they're doing with this journey, but they're giving us how many LSTs is it, Womprat?
It's all the Relic 6 LSTs.
And it's a ton of them. It's like five.
Yeah,
five.
We don't know whether, because we can't fully translate it, we don't know whether it's just one of each and it's just the translation that's dodgy, or we're getting 5 of them overall. It does
gotcha.
Look like
either way, you're getting LST. Either way, you are getting an LST for the tier 1. Tier 1, right out the gate, you're getting one. So if you 4-starred this guy, it's 4-star, right? That you can unlock him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you 4-star, if you put enough into 4-star, you're getting another relic character essentially for free. They're just giving it to you. So they're giving you another relic. Plus, they're giving you enough currency to buy another relic on top of that. If I saw that. But that was at 5 stars. But at 5 stars, you're getting the LST, you're getting another LST, plus you're getting, if it's the way it is, they're giving you enough currency as well to buy another LST. You're getting a ton of relic characters. The catch-up mechanic on these solo journeys is insane. On this solo journey is insane. The amount of value in this is absolutely insane.
Right. You look at the kit and you realize, shit, this is going to be one character that's going to really ramp up the stranger. But holy shit, the catch-up mechanic for everything else is the fact
also
that it's brutal is even better.
So you can take those catch-up mechanics, and you were just talking about a bunch of characters that people might not have. Like, oh, I don't have those characters. They're giving you those characters right now.
Yeah.
They're giving you, hey, I don't have that team that you just said, other than the Stranger, obviously. But most of those other characters, other than Starkiller, who's a journey, Conquest characters, journeys, stuff like that, you can't do. But these other characters, like we're talking about like Barris and maybe even like just some of the characters like Obi-Wan, stuff like that. It's like, oh, the LSTs they're giving me, I didn't gear him because why would you need this person for something? Like I didn't need him for anything else. So I don't have him right now. Well, you just go throw the LST on him and it's like, okay, now you've got part of that team that we were just talking about that you can utilize. So
and you've got it at Relic 6 right off the bat. So it's not
right out the bat. Fuck Relic Delta.
I've got to put this up a bit. It's no, you don't. You've literally got the Relic Delta on most people in lower leagues. Yes, if you're in Kyber and you haven't got things like Old Ben, my first question is, how the fuck did you get there? Second question is, I hope you are ready to spend these things on it. And it's like, even I've got shit that's below Relic 6. And it's like, I know full well I am going to be spending a lot of these on shittier characters. But who gives a crap? It's LSTs for free.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is it's like, I'm not you are putting resources into it. I mean, there's an argument both ways, right? Like now I'm not spending my resources, but you're spending a resource that you could use on something else. But at the same time, it's a return on investment, like we have talked about a lot in the past. What am I getting out of this? If you're getting a GSC win out of it, now you're getting extra crystals, you're going up in GAC in the ranks, which is daily crystals that you're getting as well. So your return on investment is definitely there by getting this shitty character. Plus, depending on your guild, you might need that character for TB. Maybe maybe for platoons, stuff like that. Now you're easing the pain of your guild as well. So it's just multifaceted on what you're doing.
Yeah.
So honestly, if you are just getting him at 4-star, it is at least something. You are at least getting LSTs. So try the event. Let's do the event. I'm going to be doing it on stream. I've already said that I will do a Tuesday stream later on. I'll start literally half an hour before Barris. And we'll just unlock Barris as usual, and then we'll try and do the Malta. It's one of those. I want to do it as much as you guys do, and I will jump on. I will see how high we can go. I think we can unlock 5-star day one. And then if that is at all what we think it is, that it's the Relic 6 LSTs, we will fricking spend them. We will go and spend them.
Speaking of
So,
Barris,
yeah. Yes.
because I
So,
want to go.
second kit we do.
I want to go to bed
Yeah.
sometime because it's now a new day for me.
Yep. You are a future person. Do we have flying cars yet?
I don't.
Damn it. Right. Okay. So we're going to fly through Barris Inquisitor kit because this is just a kit we need to cover. So, Mike, if you want to read it out so we can just fly through it, we only need to stop at the ends of each session just to talk about tiny bits.
All right. So
There
the
isn't
only
a lot to cover.
in the preamble stuff, the only thing that sort of stood out is that after the era ends, they envisioned her being a leader of second sister, ninth sister, eighth brother, and fifth brother, like
Yep.
like being a squad, and then for 3v3 to be ninth and second sister. Whether that happens, obviously, we'll see. So yeah, 13th of January, 11 AM, like normal. So basic is deals special damage to target enemy, inflict them with a stack of purge, max of 6 until the end of the encounter. Underlined force user allies recover 5% health and protection. Gain 5 siphon, which can't be dispelled until the end of the encounter.
So if she's assisting, this is potentially really good. That's it. So if we can get her to assist this team, like 5% healing, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Did they say Seven Sister up there, or she's Seven Sisters out? Okay, so she's gonna take the place of Seven Sister healing, probably.
Yeah, but she is also a healer, so
yeah.
Okay.
Right. Special one, Force Corruptor.
I'm muted, my bad. Sorry. Is this healing better than I didn't realize I was muted. I was like, why are these guys ignoring me?
Yeah. Just fucking I just want to go
is
to
this
bed.
healing better than 7th? You're good. Is this healing better than 7th? That's all I was gonna ask.
Yes and no. This is a potentially better heal if we can get lots of us.
Okay, I was gonna say because 7th Sister's heal is really good. Like really good. And then it also gives foresight, and that's why I was asking. Okay.
It's literally the more assists it gets, the better the heal gets. So we just need lots of assists.
You see Mike's face. Mike's like, shut the fuck up, Berm.
Yep.
And let me read this. Go ahead.
I'm gonna mute you.
Mike, go.
That it was you didn't mute yourself, it was Mick. No. Alright. Force Corruptor. Dispel all buffs and deal special damage to all enemies. Inflict buff immunity for 2 turns on target enemy and siphon critical damage from them. If target enemy had 6 stacks of purge, buff immunity can't be resisted, and lower the cooldown of flicker by the light by 1. Siphon critical damage, gain a percentage of... Oh, that's just the description of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just the shit to take away from this is special damage to all, so she is a special damage dealer. It is buff immunity, which is strong. The only thing here is she's siphoning critical damage, which for teams like Starkiller and other teams rely on those really big numbers when they crit, he's fucking them up. So that is definitely something to watch. Right, next.
Buff immunity is
There
pretty
isn't
good too.
masses here. Yeah.
So Flicker of the Light, which is the one mentioned just before. So dispel all debuffs on unaligned force user allies, and they have their current health percentage equalized. All unaligned force users, all allies recover 10% health and protection. Recover an additional 5% health and protection for each stack of Purge that has been consumed by Inquisitor allies or resisted by enemies in this battle, max of 60%. Inquisitor Barris grants 20% of her critical damage stacking to allied Inquisitor attackers until the end of the battle.
And this is why I was saying that we need the assist to get the basic heal up, but this heal, the longer this fight has gone on, only gets stronger. You're looking at 60%, so you're looking 70% regen whenever they hit this. That is one fucking big heal.
Who's the one?
Yeah, so that I was gonna say, as long as you don't get wrecked immediately, you're probably gonna be well off with this. Yeah.
It's you need to get time ticking.
So
yeah, that's it.
with
You just need time.
the heal that's equalized across all the allies, that's happened recently, hasn't it? Someone does that. Bane?
Um,
Or Hondo?
I cannot remember, but
I don't know. I can tell you guys I don't like health equalization on my teams. I mean, it is good and it gives you it can give you a lot of health. I don't like lowering the health of my other people, I guess. But I can see, but she's also healing. I mean, that's just, I don't know. It's just my personal feelings is that it's like, if your other people are lower, you're dramatically lowering the health of some of your other tunes to bump them up. The good news is that, again, she has an actual heal as well. So you're equalizing and then doing a heal on top of that. So I can see this being really good. We'll have to see how it works in practice versus some teams, but it does seem good.
Yeah, it does seem like as long as you're not going to drop too low in health from the equalization, it's going to be a damn big heal. Congrats, you're back to full health. Like you've got to be at max. You've got to be more than 30% down.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at. Yeah, so I mean, it can be good as long as you haven't been getting wrecked. Whereas with seventh, you're not only are you healing though, but it's a good heal. But then also you're getting foresight, so you don't get wrecked again immediately.
Oh, it's Barris's kit,
so,
the original Barris. Force healer.
Oh, is it?
All
Okay.
allies have their current health percentage equalized. Then each ally recovers 7.5% of their max health. It's her original.
Fair enough.
Oh, sorry.
Right. Next bit.
It actually is 15% of their health. I was looking at level 1. All right. So the leader, those left behind, Inquisitor allies gain 20% max health, and at the start of each turn, they recover 8% health based on Inquisitor Barris's max health. Whenever an enemy gains a stack of Purge, Inquisitor allies gain 3 heal over time for 2 turns. Whenever Purge is resisted by an enemy or dispelled on them, Inquisitor allies gain 10% offense stacking for 1 turn. While in 3v3 Grand Arena, if Grand Inquisitor is not an ally, Inquisitor allies gain 30% crit chance and 50% crit damage. Whenever an Inquisitor ally critically hits an enemy, that enemy gains a stack of Purge, maximum of 6, which can't be resisted until the end of the encounter. Allied second sister is immune to daze and stun, and whenever Inquisitor Barris uses an ability, second sister assist. This assist will be a critical hit if able. At the end of each Inquisitor Barris turn, reduce the cooldowns of second sister abilities by 1.
So,
So-
long ass leadership, lot to digest. There's a lot there, but you're not going to be stealing like really good Inquisitors away from Reaver.
That's
Not
what I was
good
going to
enough
mention.
steal off Reaver.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because I was going to mention that like this doesn't make you want to take Grand Inquisitor away from Riva. Or not Grand Inquisitor, but like your other ones, like you wouldn't like for instance, you wouldn't throw Riva on this team, for instance, and like break up the team that way. You would keep your Riva team, and then you would just kind of left over your Inquisitors with this.
This is leftover Inquisitor trash moment where, yes, it's a good lead. No, it's not an effective lead. Right?
Yeah.
Reaver still wins here.
Yeah, I mean it's a good she turns into a more of a like you said, a leftovers, but it's like a leftovers that maybe somebody gets tripped up on or something like that, possibly.
It could go wrong for you. You may not realize a mechanic. You may forget a mechanic. It could trip you up in a different way to use. And that's the bigger part. Right. Uniques. Let's go, Mike.
Also, yeah, they've confirmed that it's 10 Omicrons because it's a
Yep,
3v3.
That's good then.
All right. Unique. Reflexive mercy. Allies and enemies can't be revived. Whenever an Inquisitor ally is critically hit, that ally recovers 10% health and protection, and that enemy gains a stack of Purge, maximum 6, until the end of the encounter. While Ninth Sister is taunting, all allied Second Sister and Inquisitor Barris have 2%, 200% defense and tenacity. These numbers, jeez, hard. And allied Inquisitor Barris is immune to daze and stun. Whenever an enemy has a number of buffs dispelled, Inquisitor Barris gains 10% turn meter. Okay.
Well, they just told us
So-
what team to use in 3v3s.
Yeah.
They just told us what to use right there.
Yeah.
So there goes your
It's
choice.
literally this is your 3v2 team. Enjoy.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And if
Just-
you don't do this, you're marking off a big section of
Yeah.
her team and why are you using her? So
yeah.
Literally, Unique's good. It's going to be a problem in 3. Definitely
Yeah.
going to be a problem.
Oh, I don't.
I like problems.
Yeah, I
for other
don't know
people.
whether it'll be a problem, but it'll be one of those. If you're probably lower end of Kyber or something like that, maybe it sneaks in and it's just annoying. But I don't see where is this fitting into a Kyber 1, defense. Unless there's an Datacron or something, maybe. But yeah. Anyway.
I mean, if they stick with the support, tank, attacker, that sort of thing, I could see it being a problem depending on which ones are currently out. But if that's the what they're going to be going with in the future, I could see it being a problem based on which Datacron you put with it, because they're going to be pretty similar for the most part with minor variations. I think again, if they're going with the same cadence that they are doing now.
I wouldn't mind them staying that way, but maybe like a little.
I like it.
Little less on the level 6 emphasis, I think.
I'd like to get rid of if I was gonna change something with the Datacrons, I think maybe make them a little less powerful. Not a lot. I do think that they need to be game changers, but I don't think that they need to be quite as game changing as they are, where if I throw this on now, I just wreck everything that I touch.
I think level 9 should be able to do that, but not at level 6.
Yeah, with the level 9, you're saying, hey, only this character
Yeah, that's
When
the
you have
point.
this character, that's when, yeah. With level 6, it's like, oh, now if I have a couple attackers or a couple tanks or something, it's like, oh, now I just destroy everybody. I agree with what you're saying, Mike. I don't like the way it's set up. I think tone it down just slightly, and I think we hit a good spot with the Datacrons.
Yep. Datacrons are going to change a lot, but more importantly, we're not here to talk about Datacrons this week. It's kits. So let's finish off the Barris Kit.
Hey, I'm the one
And
who
then we
needs to
can
go to
talk-
bed. I can detour
Yeah.
as much
How
as we
dare
want.
you? How dare you tell me not to detour?
How dare Aussie Mike delay his own bedtime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So unique 2, patience. At the start, which is what Womprat needs right now. Some patience.
No, you guys know I don't have that.
At the start
What the
of battle,
fuck is that word?
if all allies, a minimum of 3, are Inquisitors, this character gains 20% max health, max protection, and potency. Whenever another ally is critically hit by an enemy, this character has a 20% chance to gain 100% turn meter, limit of once per turn. Whenever an Inquisitor ally damages an enemy with Purge, this character assists. Whenever Purge is consumed or dispelled an enemy, this character gains 3% turn meter. Cool.
So it's just another nice persistent thing that all of them have got.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
another
honestly,
nice one.
yeah, I mean, it seems like they're just kind of helping us out with our Inquisitor teams for leftover Inquisitors, give them something to do other than just sit on your roster. Not going to be like, obviously, it's not a game-changing team or anything, but it'll be a fun team to use. I think it'll be one of those teams that you'll run into and you'll be like, how the hell do I beat this? I don't ever see this on defense. I run into that sometimes where people put stuff on defense and it's like, nobody uses this. How the fuck do I beat this? Nobody uses this ever. And I think it'll be one of those things, possibly.
This completely reminds me of Sana Staros, where it's like she's helped out that team, but it's like a team that nobody uses, like Stormtrooper Han, Rolo, like those sort of tunes. Exactly this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well,
Mike, I know you're tired and I have to go anyways.
okay.
So
I was going to say,
So
Boom has made it to the podcast
we're
questions for the first time ever, but he hasn't.
Yep.
I have. Well, there's only one question. I just looked.
You want to answer it?
Yep. You
What
can
is
quickly answer it and then we can read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is a smell that traditionally isn't offensive, but you hate? I actually can't. I was trying to think of something, and I actually can't. I actually can't think of anything that is traditionally isn't offensive, but I hate. If I, oh well, I guess it would be for me. I have this weird thing where I don't. If clothes didn't get dried in time, they have a weird smell to me.
That's
So like if you left, yeah, so like if you left clothes in the dryer or in the washer for like an hour or two, like it's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
Most people, and in fact, most people are like, "What are you even talking about?" It doesn't smell like anything to me. It's got this really, really moldy smell to it. Even though nobody else can smell it, apparently. To me, it's just like it. I hate it. I hate it, and I'm like, these need to get rewashed right now. So, yeah.
Okay.
So a weird smell that I can't
Hang on.
stand,
Let
and
Berm
have
say.
a good one, Berm.
Let Berm say
Yep.
bye.
Yes, good point.
Bye.
Run away, Berm.
Bye. I gotta go get my kids. I would do my stuff, but I'm gonna go get my
That's all
kids.
good.
So
But yeah.
Have fun,
bye,
Berm.
guys.
Have fun. So the weird smell that I can't stand is the smell of cooking bread.
Really?
Cannot stand it.
Do you like bread though? Like when it's
Yes.
cooled down?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's just the smell of it cooking. So when I was growing up, I was round the corner from a place that did it every day. It was all you could smell from like about 3 in the morning till lunchtime. all you could smell. Like, it overpowered everything. So, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, and now I can't, like, my friends have invited me over to house parties and shit, and they go, "Oh, yeah, we're making our own bread." And it's like, will it be cooked before I get there? Because, yeah, no, I can't stand the fucking shit.
Okay. Mine 100% is banana. I fucking hate the smell of it. I can't stand banana at all. And like the little banana lollies, they're even worse. Like it just, no. No, thank you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. There we go. So we're going to quickly run through the argument between Jabba the Bot
Oh, that
and
was from
Bane,
Bane
because
as well. I don't know whether
yeah,
we mentioned that.
yeah, yeah. So that was from Bane. So
Yeah.
I will do Jabba the Bot this week. You can do Bane. So after the question was asked, stench of your pathetic existence, Bane. I hate every whiff you produce.
So then Bane's come back as well. If you, what is it? If it is that sack of bantha doo-doo Jabba, I'm not saying you're the dumbest person in the galaxy, but you better hope he doesn't die.
You dare mock me, Bane? If Jabba were here, well, he's talking about himself in third person, so
Third
yeah.
person, yeah.
He'll teach you manners by feeding you to the rancor, but I'll do it myself if needed. Don't underestimate my power, fool.
I'm surprised you can distinguish the difference between your sister and a rancor. Better not get them mixed up.
All your stench is worse than a swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll feast on you before your next witless remark. Go waste somebody else's time. Oh, okay. Guys, you need to have arguments with him. You need to. It's funny. It's keeping us entertained at the end of it. Like, these viewers' questions are great. Love them to pieces. Join the Discord, guys, and add to the viewers' questions if you've got anything. And cause mayhem with the Jabba bot. It's funny. It really is.
I
It's
think,
keeping us entertained, and it makes Mike smile at the end of that.
yeah. Ali said she sent you an ad.
I will have to look at it after the
Okay.
after we've finished,
All right.
because
We can
I've
do it
got
next
a
week,
lot to
maybe.
do today. Yeah. So next week we are covering Datacrons. All the information will be out before then on my Discord, at least. We'll be talking about Conquest stuff next week very briefly, because I'm just going to release. And we're also going to cover Satil Shan. So that is all next week.
Yep.
Week after will be Vader. We're going to try and up the quality. I'm going to be working on more of the slide stuff. I just need time to get everything initially set up, guys, and then we'll fly through it in the future. Other than that, I am back tomorrow. I'm going to be in Discord all day because I've got a load of shit to do. But yeah, that's me done for the week, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not in any rush. Now, Mike,
Yep. So
outro, please.
thank you everybody for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of kits and reading and that sort of stuff. But if you are listening on Spotify, go have a look at the YouTube, which will be on Wombrat's channel. Just have a look at he did a whole PowerPoint presentation, like literally, like fucking, it was amazing when he sent it through. So he put a lot of effort into it. Go and have a look at it because it's good. And yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So remember, if you are a content creator or not, if you're supporting the channels, if you're a content creator, message me, Mike, or Berm. I'm happy for that data to be shared with you. Just say where you got it from if you want the actual original document that all that PowerPoint was built from. The reason I do it is so that it's easier for you guys as more of a point and note sort of thing. So that document is there. It is all highlighted through. A lot of this one is just bonuses of bonuses of bonuses, but there is connected things. It's all in there. It basically is I don't want to listen to something. I prefer to learn by reading. It's there for you guys that prefer that way. That's in any of the 3 Discords. They're up there for the other kits. They'll generally go up before we do it on the podcast because I'll finish them like on a Thursday, send them to these guys, and they'll be up in my Discord straight away or in either. Right. So it's one of those you can get a heads up on the kit. I will be doing Satil Shan's before next week. I will also be doing one for Barris before next week. There is going to be a lot going up this coming week. So just keep an eye on that, guys. And yeah, other than that, let's have fun, cause mayhem, cause mischief, and
Come join us next
a
week for
wild shocker a
Datacrons.
bit.
Yeah,
Yes.
you woke up.
Next week is Datacrons, Conquest, and some unimportant character. I'm sure of it. Sure, it's an unimportant character. But yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
cool.
Where are we rating, Mike?
Oh,
And
I have got the mighty Captain Frost.
yeah,
Unless you've got
there
someone
is
else.
nobody doing
Nobody doing JC.
nobody doing GAC. That's not normal for this time of day, is
We
it?
can go watch Midnight Sumo with replays of sumo wrestling in Japan.
Yeah, for the person that has just followed, there is a lot of SWGoH streamers. This is just the podcast episode on a Saturday. If you look in the link tree, !link tree, it brings up mine, Berm's, Bones. There is a lot of SWGoH streamers out there. But yeah, like I'm back tomorrow. I just don't do Galaxy Heroes on a Sunday. I do other things. But yeah, more than welcome to join us, guys. We're going over to the mighty Captain Frost. Have fun, cause mischief, and remember, never too late. He hates the fact that
There you
Raiders
go.
out, bitch.
See
See you
ya.
later, guys.
Alright, it has gone a